Here is a part that I've loaded into Inventor. It is the box bottom of a stylish box with the shape of a star. And I want to show you how I define the tool paths for this. So we go to Mastercam. Here's the picture of the tool paths. So I've got a 2D high-speed dynamic core mill. That one, actually, let me go through here and just turn off the tool paths. So let's do the first one. So the dynamic core mill, you'll recall, is the one where the mill comes through and it removes all the stuff on the outside and leaves something standing in the middle. So let's go ahead and do a back plot on that one. First of all, let's get the information for that. So we've got the 61 and 122 feed rates that we know are correct. And for some reason, some folks are not getting. We need to get to the bottom of that. At any rate, let's go ahead and let it do its thing. Speed it up a little bit. So it's going through and it's picking up everything up to the outside of the star. So that's the dynamic core mill. The next thing is, let's see, another dynamic core mill. Let's see what that is. I did this a little while ago, so I need to remember. I think that's effectively the contour. Okay. So I think I could have contoured that, but I went ahead and did a dynamic core mill for that, and it I think did the job for the shoulder. And let's take a look at some of the parameters, 61 and 122, and we should have looked at the time. So this came out at 14 seconds, at least according to Mastercam. Let's go back to the other one that we just did, the dynamic core mill for the outside, and get the information there in terms of time. That was 1:32. It seems awful fast. But we're not getting the 0 feed rates and the 2-hour or the 24-hour, whatever they were, durations for the millings that some folks had been getting. So now I'm going to do a dynamic area mill. That'll be for the center of the box down in here, and let's see what that looks like. Slow it down a little bit. Okay, so it's going in there and it's doing its best to grind out what's inside there. This particular part I don't think has full rotational symmetry, so I think some of the like the head here, if this is a little person, looks like actually Patrick on SpongeBob SquarePants. But Patrick's head looks a little smaller than his arms and legs, so be that as it may, it's just an observation. Let's do a verify on the whole thing. Whoops. So it comes in and it's doing dynamic core mill. It does another one, and then it does a dynamic area mill. Okay. So it looks like this works, and if we take all 3 of the tool paths and get the info, we get 5 minutes, sorry, 2 minutes total. Now that seems very fast compared to what we've seen before, or at least what we've seen when we put it on the Techno Simulator. But I see 61 and 122, so this one should be okay. Now I do have concerns about this particular box because the top and the bottom did not seem to have dimensions that jived such that they would fit together nicely, but that's another question. Bottom line is I think we can mill this particular part as I've shown here, so maybe we can give this a try on the CNC machine.